How's it going, guys? This is Mark with @Tech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get massive storage on the cheap, which is perfect for computers or servers, which is what we'll be using them for. How do we do that? Well, you probably heard about this before. It's called shucking hard drives, and you buy an external hard drive unit like this one right here. And what you do is you take it apart, take out the hard drive, and then use it in something else. A lot of times companies, especially Western Digital, packs more expensive drives in cheaper models of these. So you can get more expensive drives for less money. Typically in these are Western Digital Reds. They're actually white label drives, but they're red variants, I believe. So for an 8TB drive, which we have right here, it's about $220 on sale for about $160 on Prime Day. These were about $120. So in total, I spent about $200 or so for 16 terabytes of hard drives, where full price I would have spent $440. So in this video, I want to take one apart and show you how you can get mass storage on the cheap. So I've already done this once on this one right here, so I figured I'll do it again for you on this one right here. This is the Western Digital Easy Store. They also make their Western Digital Essential line, which does work as well with this. So you can do that as well. Seagate also does make external hard drives like this one for cheap, but I don't recommend them that much because of the fact that their hard drives are actually archive drives. Now what an archive drive is it's meant for mass storage, and it's meant to be cheap because it's an archive drive and it's slower. You're not meant to be reading and writing to it a lot. You're not meant to be doing lots of stuff to it. It's not meant to be a normal day, all the time use drive. So they're going to be a little bit slower. For me, I'm putting these drives in a backup server that's off-site. So an archive drive would have been perfect. But if you want to put this in your computer and like put games on it or something, an archive drive may not be the best option. So keep that in mind. Do your research. Western Digital seems to be the best. And also make sure that you're buying something that's easily openable. This one, it just kind of opens up like that. Let me slide it out. So it's actually not too bad. Got my iFixit kit right here. This thing's amazing. And we'll just go ahead and open this up. It's actually not too hard. You just kind of find out where the clips are. And there's other ways to do it. You can do it the easy way, or you can do it the hard way. I tend to do it the hard way just because I want to make sure that I can open it and not break anything. So that's kind of what I do here. But once you do find those clips, and you can just kind of pull it out really easily. One broken guitar pick later, and all we need to do once we get these tabs lifted with the guitar picks right here is that we just take our spudger, stick it in the front up here, and then just kind of twist and keep pushing a little bit, trying to get it out a little bit, as you can see right there on the back. We will do the same over here. Just slowly push it out like that. And then now you can take these out and just push it out. That's all there is to it. And there you go. We got it out. One broken clip. It's okay. We're not putting it back together anyway. And now we just need to pull it out, and we have ourselves a cheap 8TB hard drive, which is very cool. Now the issues with these hard drives is that they're specifically made to go in something like this. As you can see, we have a circuit board right here. The circuit board actually plugs into the SATA and then the power connector on here. So you can actually take it off, which is not bad. The only issue is that because these are designed specifically for external hard drives like this, there is one thing with a 3.3 volt power connector that prevents it from turning on. In some computers, it's an issue. You will need to cover the third pin on here in order to ensure that it turns on. This is only a thing with the newer power supplies in the newer spec of SATA. But there's a third pin up here on the power connector, right there, that third one right there. And that is what controls power and detects whether it's plugged into the computer or not. Now, you can cover that with a piece of tape, or you can buy an adapter. For me, since I'm using this in a server, it has a back plane in it, so I can't use any type of adapter. But the good news is that on some computers, you don't have to worry about it. I've tried it in an external docking station, and it worked perfectly fine without covering that pin. I also tried it in my Synology server, and it worked perfectly fine in that as well. So if you're using it in a computer that has a newer power supply, you may need to cover that pin. And that's one of the biggest downsides of getting something like this, is that, you can't actually use it super easily. But in other cases, it works perfectly fine, which is why I had no problem getting these and taking them out, because it worked perfectly. So as you can see, we've got a white label drive right there, and it's actually pretty cool. So $120 or so for 8 terabytes of storage. Pretty good deal. They do still have a warranty, even though we take them out of the case, avoided the 3-year warranty. The drives themselves do have a warranty on them as well. So if they die, you should be fine for a little while. But other than that, that's all for this video. Not necessarily a demonstration of how to shuck your hard drive, but just a little video telling you guys that you may want to actually consider this. It's pretty cool and it works nicely. So there you go. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Mark with @Tech, and I will see you in the next one.